Well, that was 90 plus minutes of hyperventilating and sweating from orifices I didn't even know I had. PSG run out 1-0 winners over Arsenal in the Champions League semifinal first leg. Let's get into it. Good afternoon, my peoples, and welcome back to the Counterattack. Hope you and yours are doing very, very well. As you can clearly see, we are in the away studio, but it's your Champions League semifinal first leg. So, of course, coming to you with the fan cam, but lineups. Let's get to it for PSG at home, and it's all as expected for the Arsenal Raya. He is minding the net, and in front of him is Saliba, Kiwi or Timber, Miles Lewis, Skelly in defense. No Partey for his boneheaded yellow card against Real Madrid. So Marino comes into his usual spot in the midfield with Odegaard and Rice. Then up top, it's Martinelli, Trossard, and our star boy, Saka. PSG fielding a very strong side. And to be honest, my people, I was calm, very, very calm up until kickoff because we got to where I expected in this competition past the quarterfinals. But that turned to nerves once the whistle went. I barely had a chance to sit down before I got hit with an absolute gut punch. 1-0 PSG.
You tell my family I love them, and I can't live with that. So.
Oh my goodness, only 4 minutes in. What a disaster. Karatsveli, the man from Georgia, not the state, the country, finds Dembele, and he hits it first time off the post past Raya. I gotta say, what an absolute delicious hit by Ousmane Dembele. He's been in scintillating form lately. Still, it was very early, so much time left to get back into that one. No need to panic. The opening 25 minutes were not very good from Arsenal. PSG looked so much more comfortable on the ball, and when they did not have the ball, they were pressing us and cutting off space with aplomb. Timber almost gave away a PK, but honestly, if the ref gave that one, I would have said, that's a little bit soft there. Little arm around the side. Come on, get up. Raya, though, made an excellent save from Desiree Doué. Thank God he saved that. To be honest, we looked a little shell-shocked by how aggressive PSG were attacking, and at that point, they looked much more likely to score. Halftime came, and we ended the first half with more confidence and probably just slightly the better side. We fashioned some decent chances, including one from Martinelli that Donnarumma did very well to save. He is an excellent keeper, I have to say, with no goal. And PSG being such a dangerous side, I was praying, beseeching any deity that would listen, that we'd come out for the second half the same way we ended the first. With about 20 minutes left in the second half, it was a bit more controlled of a half from both teams, I think. We had the ball in the net at the beginning of the half, but Marino, he was just offside at that point. At that point in the second half, I would have been happy, honestly, just not to concede anymore. Remember, this is 2 legs, so you don't want to go all gung-ho in the first leg, find yourself down by 3 or 4, and then, oh my goodness, it's all over with. If we scored, great. If not, that's okay too, but we just cannot let these Frenchies get another one. 1-0 PSG, unfortunately, is how the cookie crumbles. And before I talk about Arsenal, credit to Paris Saint-Germain. They aren't really known for being great defenders or controllers, but they did both today very, very well. João Neves, absolutely fantastic. He was everywhere. Also, Donnarumma, that Italian keeper just making me miserable, just like his ancestors did to mine. What a keeper he is. He pulled off some really, really good saves. Now on to the Arsenal. Well, it wasn't great, was it? We didn't play our best and didn't take the chances we did manage to fashion. Saka, of course, was our best. He was taking on 2-3 men, getting past them. But there's a few guys out there who looked absolutely shattered. Oh my goodness. There's no one on the bench who could really affect the game in an attacking sense. I know when Yeri came on with a few minutes left, but other than that, I mean, who do we really have other than a basic child? Raheem Sterling, with all his injury and performance problems this year, he wasn't really going to do it for us. So I hope on the weekend Arteta rests a few versus Bournemouth in preparation for the second leg. Only a 1-goal deficit, so all to play for in Paris. Thank you for sticking with me, my people. Please slap that like button and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Take care.